Hello, and welcome to another episode of Footnotes, in which I recap the most ravishing language and ideas from the last week of Wired. First up today, mother issues. In Autopia's coverage of the SpaceX launch to the International Space Station, officials were said to welcome the cooperation of Mother Nature. But why Mother? Why not Father Nature, or second cousin once removed, or creepy uncle? It's because your mother loves you, unless you're Kevin from Home Alone, in which case your mother finds you to be entirely forgettable. The word nature itself derives from the Latin, meaning birth. We personify nature as a mother because she not only creates us, she provides for us. Father Time, however, reminds us of our own mortality, and that if we're not home by 10, we'll get grounded. The maternal personification of nature is extremely common across world cultures, from the Maori to the ancient Greeks. We can actually trace the nurturing mother theme back even farther, to 25,000 years ago, when Paleolithic peoples carved curvy female figurines that suggest bounty and fertility. Some anthropologists believe these figurines represent mother goddesses. Some students failing Intro to Anthropology believe these were just stones that fell into a ravine and coincidentally got shipped that way. But like any good mom, Mother Nature can be intimidating at times. 18th century philosopher Edmund Burke argued that the sublime, a true aesthetic greatness, occurs when natural monuments instill terror in us. Consider things like epic mountain ranges and trees shaped like middle fingers. And the most sublime of mountain ranges, the fabled Mrs. Everest, who comes after you with a soup ladle if you don't wipe your feet at base camp. Next up, fear and loathing in Greece. Underwire reported on a new ebook on the Greek financial crisis, done in the Gonzo style.
Oh, listen to the rhymes in the chorus.
No, not that Gonzo, the Hunter S. Thompson version. So what is Gonzo? It's Hunter S. Thompson's brand of journalism that shuns objectivity, written in the first person by a reporter on the ground. It's like Fox News, only grounded in reality. In 1970, a Boston Globe editor was the first to use the word gonzo to describe Thompson's work, saying that there were several definitions of it in South Boston slang. For instance, gonzo can refer to the last man standing in a group drinking binge, though he can call himself whatever he wants on account of everybody else being unconscious. Thompson's premier gonzo work is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, in which he and a Samoan lawyer head to Sin City to cover a motorcycle race, but end up getting debilitatingly high on things other than motorcycle exhaust. This lawyer's name was in fact Dr. Gonzo, and was based on Thompson's friend Oscar Zeta Acosta, an attorney and activist. According to Thompson, Acosta was a menace who always had a .357 Magnum in his belt and a hatchet-wielding bodyguard at his side, which happens to be my MO. Thompson's gonzo style proliferates today, especially among bloggers who do things like take acid and go to things you shouldn't go to on drugs, while their mothers sit at home and wish they'd hit their children more often with soup ladles.